3, 2, 1, 0, and we're going. Okay, that was weird. The countdown was definitely odd there. I am all out of sorts now because I had to click things funny. Alright, there we go. That is 100% my fault. I usually move the Twitch chat over here. Okay, alright. Oops. I'm like, why can't I see the countdown timer? I can always see the countdown timer. The reason I couldn't see the countdown timer is I had it underneath the Twitch chat. Oops. Okay, what's Uncle got for me? Is it a sword? It's a heart piece. And 20 bucks. Hey, Luna, welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. Time for the spiel, I guess. Hello, welcome on in. I am your host, Joe. This week we are playing... Ooh, full magic. Not bad. This week we are playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I'm going to go to Kakariko first. I should have gone to the desert. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. Yes, every week. We know by now, every week I do this. It's, the game has been randomized. I am playing as a Lycanroc. That's new, but, you know, it's a fun Pokemon. The goal is to beat Ganon, and etc. You lost your only shiny, but your friends got me a shiny Alpha Swirlix. Ooh, Swirlix. I know Pokemon Go has been like all fairy stuff the last couple of days. Fairy and dark. That guy's just got hearts. I don't care for those. Oh, ZA. That's just money. I don't need that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of fan art for ZA, but I have seen no gameplay. I'm sure it's fine, though. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. They're usually pretty decent. They usually try to introduce some strange new mechanic that isn't super, you know, doesn't have, like, legs, I want to say. It's an action game. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, I did hear that it's following the trend of, like, the later action-y type of Pokemons, yeah. Have they included anything weird like Mega Evolution or, you know, Dynamax or anything like that? I can only imagine in an action Pokemon game the Dynamax would be a little bit ridiculous. It's all about Mega Evolution. Oh, fun. Well, you know what? At least Mega Evolution is, you know, kind of just like another form that's, short term. And, you know, completely ripped off from Digimon. I'm not above saying it. A full heart container. Ooh, bottle. Red potion. Single rupee to make my cash 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And more bombs. 50 bucks. They did add a bunch of new ones. Wish they'd given Slurpuff one, but here we are. I don't know what Slurpuff is. Is that the evolved form of Swirlix? If it is, I evolved one and then completely forgot about it. Okay. Oh look, 10 bombs. Well, that's a waste of picking up bombs. Okay, oh, sword. Good, we're armed. 20 bucks. Alright. 10 arrows. Pretty good. Yeah, I know, like, the 3 main fairy ones that they've been doing is... There's Cottony, there's Swirlix... Oh god, bombs. Cottony, Swirlix, and I don't know what the name of the little pink floaty thing is. There's a little pink thing that floats. Oh, the flute! I don't think it's Aromatisse. I don't think it's Floette. It is fairy type. I am 100% going to, while playing this race, open up Pokemon Go. This is silly. Whenever I decide to multitask, nothing good comes of it. I am not going to try to catch the Electrike that's right here next to me. God, I'm hatching an egg. Sick Kid gives me Moon Pearl. That's not bad. And my egg hatched a Shroodle. But that's not the Pokemon in question. Ooh, Shield. We like that. Oh yeah, also, I forgot, there's another fairy that's showing up a bunch, and it's the bread dog. Fido. Bombs, I don't need those. Let me use the stairs. You know what? You made me right with Aromatisse. It does evolve into a bigger version of that? Maybe? Give me that. Okay, well we have the flute, so we're gonna fly somewhere. We're gonna go straight here, why not? $5, okay. Yeah, Aromatisse is like the evolved version of it, isn't it? Doesn't that, like, evolve from a thing? Is that Floette? If so, I don't have a Floette in my inventory right now, which I'm oddly fine with. Hello, welcome on in. Pokemon. What evolves into Aromatisse? Cat Jam. Actually, I'm playing as, Lycanroc, so Dog Jam. Spritzy! Thank you, that's the thing. That's been all over the place in Pokemon Go. Now I can close Pokemon Go on my phone. Maybe. Oh, Bo, that's huge. Okay. Listening on your phone, couldn't comment, thought it was Muna. That's, God, if Muna's the one that I'm thinking of, I look at it and I always think it's like it looks like a fetus. You know what I mean? It's a pink blob with an umbilical cord. Old man, you can't be in here yet. I haven't rescued you from the cave. Oh, the green thing that evolves into the slightly bigger green blob thing? It's like psychic, I believe. Yeah, if that's what I'm thinking of. I swear, I look at that thing and its face, it's like a butt. Like, you thought Magmar had a butt for a head. This thing is all head and it's all butt. It's even got the hole in the middle. Old man's got the Master Sword. Dear God. Thank you, old man, for the Master Sword. We're running fast. We are running fast. Okay, heart piece on top of Spectacle Rock, and inside of Spectacle Rock is the flippers. Alright, we're going to go get those. That's going to make a big difference in our routing for the lake. Let me just tell you. You know what? I'm gonna do the bomb jump to get out here a little quicker. Yeah, I'm gonna screw up the bomb jump to get out of here a little quicker. Whatever. Save and quit. I don't need to fly home. I can just go there. I'm only slightly more injured. It's fine. Okay, next stop. Next up is a mini Moldorm cave. We do not have full hearts, so I actually need to fight these Moldorms. Which is fine. I can do that. It is funny, I occasionally get that green blob guy as, like, a Team Rocket fodder Pokemon. 10 arrows. Bombs. Bottle with a fairy in it. Bombs. And 20 bucks. Yeah, sometimes Team Rocket shows up and they've just got 3 of those blob guys. And I'm like, these guys suck. But then they always end up giving me a little bit of trouble because I bring a Tyranitar to the fight. And for some reason, they do a shit ton of damage to Tyranitar, and I don't know why. Like, it looks like they're hitting me with an electric attack. But that shouldn't do anything to Tyranitar. Ooh, the glove. Alright. Tyranitar is Dark Rock. So it really shouldn't matter unless they're, like, secretly hitting me with, like, some sort of water attack or something. Right. I had the runny set up. Running on water. Electric will hit rock but not ground. Yeah, I always thought that ground being separate from rock was silly. Maybe it's just me. They're basically the same thing. Ooh, red cane and 20 bucks. Okay, we don't have Zora money just yet. And these guys only drop hearts. If the ledge is money, then we can do this. If the ledge is not money, let me see what... Oh, God damn it. You drop 5 bucks. Ledge is not money. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to come back. I didn't think about what I was doing when I came up here with only 464 rupees. We're going to go to Sahasrala's house. I'm going to check the map. Okay, I can do this dungeon. I'm still going to check Sahasrah's house first, though. Yeah, steel I get. Steel is fine. I got no qualms with steel. Green Pendant is in Swamp Palace. That's not great. Rock and Ground, basically the same thing. $100. God damn you, Sahasrah. Okay. Fortunately, I had the flute. We can just fast travel right back there. This won't take long. Go into the whirlpool, please. Whirlpool, por favor. Okay. Okay, so that's 10 arrows. I really don't need that. Yeah, we will bankrupt ourselves by buying whatever King Zora has for us. Also, I know... Okay. So in Pokemon, a hook shot, huge. Absolutely huge. In Pokemon, Psychic type has always been magic, right? Yeah. And then they were just like, let's do a different kind of magic, and introduced fairies. Ow. Can't just do special. I know Fairy's to balance Dragon, and then Fairy was very overpowered, so they were like, it'll be weak to poison. But, like, Fairy just feels so indistinguishable from Psychic type. You know what I mean? Oh, look at us. We're already kitted out. We're shiny again, and we got the Doritos sword. $50. The hammer? Alright, well that's Dark World open to us officially. And bombs. Alright. Yeah, we can go do Tower of Hera. How am I so bad at bomb jumps today? That's $1, not a heart. You don't get to cause trouble for me, Dead Rock. Yeah, I'm like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate that Fairy's a thing, it just thematically, there's a lot of overlap there. And I know Dark is supposed to be like, basically the evil Pokemon. Be in a bottle over there. I sure do hope there's nothing in the basement of Tower of Hera, because I do not have a fire source. That said, I can go kill the boss regardless. There are 2 items in this dungeon. See what we get. There's a small key. Alright. Hint tile says cash is in a chest. Okay, the purple chest is dead to us then. Whoa. Guys, I just need to get this box. That's 1 item. Okay, the big key's in the basement. As long as I don't need what's in the big chest, we're fine. Watch as I've just jinxed myself. Compass. God damn it. Okay. So the big chest either has the map, or it has my last item. We'll see what Moldorm has for me. If Moldorm drops an item, I never have to come back here. If he drops a map, then I might need to come back here. It's that simple. Moldorm. There we go. He's rough. The map. God damn you, Moldorm. Okay, well, here's the thing. Yeah. The Tempered Sword does pretty good damage to him, and the hammer also does really good damage to him. If you can hit him, like, a couple of times with the hammer, I think he only takes 3 hammer hits to die. So, like, yeah, I've basically gotten good at hitting him with the hammer, and the one big benefit to using the hammer to kill him is, God, get out of my way. One benefit to killing him with the hammer is you don't bounce off him like you do with a sword swing. If you swing your sword at him, then and you hit his head, you go flying. Give me that ball. So I don't know. Basically, there's a reason why I did it the way I did. The spin attack for the first warm-up, and then one hammer shot to finish him off. $20. Okay. Well, the good news is we can't do anything else on the mountain, so we're going to get out of here. I'm curious about something. I didn't check the guy under the bridge, and the fact that I can swim means that he is very much in logic. So I'm going to go check him before I even consider going into Eastern Palace. Because if he has my lamp, that'll make Eastern Palace a little easier. And if he doesn't have my lamp, then whatever, I've gone out of my way just a little bit. What do you got for me, man? $20. Alright, that's fine. Excuse me? Jump off. I will say Moldorm will give me trouble in his next form. When I run into him in Ganon's Tower, he will almost certainly knock me off the wall, off the ledge a few times. He always does. Excuse me. Part of me wants to say I love that I'm doing this instead of going to the Dark World, but this is in, well, this is sort of in logic. The front of it's in logic. The back part is not, but I can do that anyway. Basically, there's one dark room between me and the boss. Technically 2, maybe. But I am able to navigate that dark room no problem. Usually. I say no problem as though I haven't had problems the last couple of times I tried it. Having hookshot for this is super nice. Just a map. Okay. I love that that lines up. Dash clear across the room and you're good. Now, I don't know if you've seen this trick before, but fun way to clear that room is kill the invisible skeletons. They're always in the same spot. Unique item requires a bomb. That could be anything. Do not yet have the big key, so big key is in its vanilla. Big key is in its vanilla location. Whew. Alright, let's just let these... Oh, god damn it, I got hit anyway. I'll take that heart. And I'll get out of there. That's dark room number 1. We will then pick up this... I'll take a few hits here. Big key. And I'll grab these hearts for health. It's slightly faster to just take a bunch of hits, rather than going around and killing everything in that room to unlock that chest. Oh my god, 20 bucks. Okay. Hey, what's my stun prize? A heart. Good to know. That's not... Oh, okay. Well, there's my key. Let me get out of this dark hell. This room never gives me that much trouble. I've done it again. Yeah, it doesn't usually kick my ass quite that badly, but you never know. Hey, Mr. Skeleton Man. Cyclops, you're not supposed to come alive yet. We're not ready for you. Okay, I want that heart, I want that, those arrows, and then we do the satisfying spin attack. Look at all those hearts, we love it. Alright, I need arrows, give me all of the arrows, because this guy is vulnerable to arrows. Oh my god, I have screwed this up so badly. Heart piece. Okay, well, I didn't get anything of value other than this crystal. Which is fine. I needed the crystal. It's essential stuff. I guess our next stop is the Dark World. Let's do reverse... We'll do reverse Smith Chain. Why not? I'll check Hype Cave first, then I'll backtrack to the dig game. Probably a terrible idea, but it's what I'm doing. Wait, no, I'll do this, and then no. Change of plans. I'm going to do Hype Cave, then I'm going to check Pyramid Ledge, and then I'm going to go around to Catfish. Bombs, okay. Yeah, alright, that's my plan. 20 bucks. Ooh, fire shield. 20 bucks. Cape. Interesting. Cape means I can officially do bumper ledge. Hey, what's my dungeon situation here? Okay. God. Seeing Pod and Swamp Palace as pendant dungeons is a little bit of a fuck you. Those are both the dungeons that drop the most items. Well, okay, Pod is tied with Turtle Rock. But still. Okay, what do we got over here? Heart Piece. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it, why not? That way I'm only one piece away from actually finishing up another container. That's not bad at all. Yeah, Pod, 5 items. Swamp Palace, 6 items. Desert Palace, which is the third pendant, only has 2, so I'm not too torn up about that. But it also technically has a third one, because there's also the thing outside of Misery Mire. Or, not outside of Misery Mire, there's Desert Ledge, which I associated with Misery Mire because that is... It's if you're going into Misery Mire and you have the mirror, you can go right there. I generally associate it with Misery Mire checks for that exact reason. Alright, what's Catfish got for me? Heart Piece. Okay, well, that's a full heart container then. Not ideal, but not bad. I'll take it. A little bit more health has never hurt anybody. A little bit more health can only hurt my enemies. And they have it coming. Okay, we'll just hook across the river here. I do not yet have the mirror, so I can't check the King's Tomb or the Graveyard Ledge. So we will be running right past those, all the way over here, and looking at what's on the bumper ledge. And it is $5. Certainly don't need that. So we're going to go into the village. Because there are a lot of chests in this town. Excuse me, why did I bounce off that? A little weird. Okay, the C-shaped house has $20. You'll never guess why it's called that. It's because it's shaped like Croatia. If Otto was here, he could tell you all about it. 50 bucks, 10 arrows. And... I mean, we have the cape. Yeah, I'm just going to do the dungeon. Big key! Alright. We might question... we might question the wisdom of not even checking Skull Woods before coming in here. But Skull Woods, the back of it requires an item I might not find in there, so I'm very much more comfortable doing this. Also, Ether Medallion get. Will that be relevant? Who knows? Remember, if you're trying to figure out which Balkan state is which, Croatia is shaped like a C, and it hugs Bosnia. Fire Rod! Okay. That's what I needed in order to go do Skull Woods. I'm doing this in absolutely the correct order. Yeah, I did one of those quizzes the other day where you're supposed to, like, identify every country in Europe. It was over on the GeoGuessr site. It took about a minute and a half, but I got them all right. I was watching videos, like geography videos, where people were, like, doing the quizzes and failing at them miserably because of the American educational system not covering anything in Europe outside of here's where England is. If you're lucky. Oh my god, I'm getting beat up. Okay. And you know what? I can't even talk that much smack because our school system certainly didn't cover here's Serbia. Which is especially messed up because, like, we were involved in the, you know, Yugoslav wars. I have an uncle who went over there as a peacekeeper. But yeah, we didn't really talk about that. Not really covered in school. France and England, that's basically all we go over. I mean, I get it. Those are the two countries that we basically spawned from. At least in terms of European nations. Yeah, we have the hammer, so I can check the big key chest too. So yeah, this is a pretty smooth dungeon right here. I will be going over here first to collect the boss. Getting that small key, so now I can go check the room. I wanted to stun you, so I know you'll drop a heart. Now I'm back at full health. Oh boy, the compass. Just what I always wanted. It tells me where the boss is. Hey lady, why is it pointing directly at you? Yeah, there's a few tricks that I use to remember which European country is which. The Baltic states, they all descend in alphabetical order. Got Estonia at the top, then Latvia, and then Lithuania. It's just that easy. I heard that third hit. Why did that third hit not register? There we go. Bombs! Hooray! Well, you know what? I found something of value in this dungeon. I got the fire rod. Honestly huge. It means I head immediately north. Into the woods. Where a proper wolf goes. Then we'll check the brewery after that. I can't go through that way because I don't have the thing. God, I should be going... Yeah, whatever. This is fine. This is fine. I'm second guessing myself. This is not appreciably any slower than going around the other way. Alright, let's see what we find in the first chest over here. The map. Which means I need to exit and jump in a hole. Ow. I know one of the things that usually throws people is there's Slovakia, there's Slovenia. Their flags are virtually identical. They are not close to each other. The easy way to remember that is Slovakia has to be next to the Czech Republic, because they used to be one country, Czechoslovakia. Okay, small key. Relatively fruitless front half of the dungeon. Why did I bother with the front half of the dungeon? I should have just gone straight to the moth. Well, live and learn. So yeah, if you can remember that in the Second World War, Germany annexed Czechoslovakia, you can find the Czech Republic right next to Germany, and Slovakia right next to that. And that's how you remember. It's a very roundabout way. Honestly, I do the same thing with Austria and Hungary. Alright, let's see what's going on inside of Skull Woods. Now, they call it Skull Woods, but that mascot for the woods doesn't really look that much like a skull. It looks like some kind of big bug. I do not have half magic, so I need to conserve and not get killed. Not get killed by mummies. Okay. I only have Fire Rod, so kinda gotta do it that way. A little bit expensive. A little bit. God damn you, Moldorm. At least they drop health. Get away from me, Gibdo. I don't need to be fighting no mummies. Okay, here we go. Here comes the moth. What do you got for me, moth? Easy. He hates this sword. Heart piece. Okay, that's one of 2 items. I guess I'm gonna go back in and see if the second item is in the small chest in the this building. I'm almost hesitant to call it a building, but this is definitely somebody actually built this thing. They made a big ugly bug thing with a giant caterpillar tongue in the middle of the woods and said, "Alright, a moth is going to live in this." Alright, not the second item. It's like, what does a skull have to do with a moth? We may never know. So I can't think about... from now on, I'm just going to associate Mothula with the moth from Norm Macdonald's moth joke. Just toiling endlessly in Gregory Olinovich's factory. I don't even know if Ganon knows what I do anymore. I just know that he knows he has power over me. There's our big key. Alright, it looks like our second item is actually in the big chest. God, if you have not heard Norm Macdonald's moth joke, highly recommend. It is hilarious. That man knows how to tell a joke that goes nowhere. Small key. Wait, what? Okay, maybe I got the other item. Well, that wasn't too far out of the way, so it's very whatever. Alright, now we'll be going back into town, checking the brewery, and, I don't even know what after that. Going around. I do have the hammer, but I do not have the Titan's mitts, so I can't gain access to the smith area. Unless, of course, this house has the Titan's mitts. Let's find out. It doesn't. That's okay. From here, we go to Stumpy. And the digging game, of course. Dog is perfectly equipped to deal with the digging game. Because he has a shovel. Oh boy, it's a heart piece. Well, I don't need money, so whatever. Heart piece is fine. Let's get out of here. Three of them. Wow. The Bloomerang. Well, not supremely useful. Well, God, you know what? There's 6 items in Hyrule Castle. There's 6 items in Swamp Palace, but Swamp Palace also has... I can't do Swamp Palace. I don't have the mirror. We're gonna save and quit. We're gonna do Hyrule Castle. I don't have a lot of good options otherwise. I was like, I could do Ice Palace. I got the Fire Rod. I can't do Ice Palace. I can't get in. I don't have the Titan's mitts. I can't do Misery Mire. I don't have the Titan's mitts. I can't do Turtle Rock. I don't have the Titan's mitts. I could do Eastern Palace. I don't want to do Eastern Palace. Small key. Okay. Go into the pit. Guard's like, what's that running noise? Oh god. Okay, I think this means Dark Cross has to be an item. Or it could be the map. It could be the map. Excuse me, go in. Alright, I'm gonna just dash straight across this room and deal with the ball and chain guard the old-fashioned way. He takes so few hits from this sword. The map. God damn it. Okay. That's fine. We don't know until we go in. I have the gloves. I can check the back of Escape. See what's in here. There's 3 chests to check. Heart container. Red mail. And mushroom. I'm orange! I don't mind that. Oh, I really don't want to do a Dark Cross in the dark. But hey, we got our answer to last week's question. What's the third version of the thing look like? You know what? I'm going to go do fake powder real quick. The answer to the question is orange. Tang Wolf. I do not mind being Tang Wolf. No! Lady! Nobody likes a narc. She's gonna feel so bad at the end of the game when I make the wish to make everybody rich and she gets to just not be. Okay, needed to use all my magic. The reason why will become apparent. Well, not really. It's a stupid glitch. It works for some reason. I attempt to use the red cane when I have no magic, and then I switch to the mushroom. For some reason, that triggers the magic powder. $20! Totally worth all of my magic. Okay. The good news is we can just fly to the witch's hut. Turn in that mushroom now. Now that we know the bat has nothing of value. Lady? Alright, what does that get me? Let's find out. That gets me half magic. Well, I'm certainly happy to see that, considering I just burned through all of my magic. Oh, it's a bomb. Okay. Well, all things considered, I don't have a ton of options. We're gonna go do Pod, I guess. God, I am glad I decided to do the Lycanroc sprite again. But now I'm curious, is, like, does it get an orange version in-game at all? Like, I haven't encountered that. Yes, okay. What's the context for the orange version? Because I know... Oh, Ultra Sun Moon, okay. Does it have, like, special lore or anything? Like, I know, you know, regular and then shiny is obviously a thing that's normal for all Pokemon. But then to have, like, an additional special evolution conditions. Okay. So if you evolve it using the special conditions, you get the funky color. Okay. Is that not already the case in order to get the Midnight form? Mirror! Okay, let's get out of there. God, why would I continue? I found the mirror. Let's get out of here. Actually, wait. The mirror doesn't do me any good. It lets me do Swamp Palace, but I'm already here. All three... Yeah. Yeah. All three forms are time evolutions. Yeah. It's the same way in Pokemon Go. You need, you know, nighttime, midnight form comes out. Wait. Now that I think about it, I think you can get the third form in Pokemon Go too. It's just, only... I'm sorry, what was that again? Piece of Heart is in the big chest in Swamp Palace. Alright, that's one thing that's worthless. I think the third evolution of it in Pokemon Go is just sort of not randomly determined by, like, just sometimes they'll evolve into that. Like, it is kind of random. You'll catch a Lycanroc rock and it can evolve into... Or you'll catch a rough rock and it can evolve into that, or it can evolve into the other two things. That is my understanding of it. Now that I think about it for more than half a second when I'm doing things. Small key. Big key. Yeah, well, we found one item so far. We know that there are 5 in this dungeon. Small key. So we're going to continue looking at things. Put bomb there, wait here. It is conceivable that this could be an actual item. It's not, though. It's a small key. And that's a small key. Dungeon hates me. Wants me to have to do the dark room. I don't want to do the dark room. I'll save it for last. I've already hit this switch, so it's good to just run across. God, it'll be possible, I suppose, if I find the map and the compass, that the boss will have an item. I will hate that if that's the case. Alright, what do we got here? Butter sword? Okay. Get some money. Small key. Compass, god damn it. We don't want to see compass. You could be something. You're not, though. Small key. Okay, well, there's 3 chests in the next room. None of them can be small keys, and only one of them could be the map. So there's 2 more items over here. It's just gonna suck to do this room. Okay. First chest, 20 bucks. 1 more item to go. All right. And let's see what we get from this chest. The mirror shield. That means that the boss has the map. I'm done with this dungeon. Unless, of course, it's always possible that I might need to come back to get the pendant. This could still be a pedestal seat. Now that I think about it. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do Swamp Palace then. It's a little bit regrettable to have to do Swamp Palace, but our hands are kind of tied right now. God, I have had one Discord notification the entire race, and it could be one of two things very easily. Either it's Wordle, or the person I was talking to before the stream started saying, okay, I'll talk to you later. Either one of those could be. God, Wordle threw us for a loop the other day. Wordle did go out? Okay, that's probably Wordle then. Yeah, Wordle threw us for a loop the other day when it threw Fugue out. Like, that's not even technically English. That's like borrowed from French. Come on. I know the word. But, admittedly, I know it for silly reasons. It came up once in an Achewood strip. Ooh, one item already, the shovel. We know that the big chest is nothing of value, so I can skip that. Getting the last item does involve killing a boss. I might not wind up doing that. We'll see what we wind up finding. I will check down here. So yeah, we're basically treating this dungeon as though it has 5 items instead of 6. Which means it only has 4 more. Because we don't care about that big chest. Map. Dang it. Okay. I do have the red cane, so I can do the diver down trick. So I'm going to do that. That bomb was calculated. Oh no. Fire snake, go away. Okay. Now we step up here. Bomb hits the switch. I grab that key, and off we go. Is it faster than walking all the way around out there? A few seconds at least. I don't know. It's a trick that I like to do. I don't know if I see a lot of other people do it, but I like it. That might be the best way to route that room. 10 arrows. Okay, that's 3 items. Four items? Not liking the looks of this. Yeah, you know, it's good to have a little bit of strategy that you like to employ. We know we don't need to care about the big chest. I would like it's like the little bonk that I like to do in Skull Woods. Does it save time? I don't know. But that is something that I haven't seen anybody else do ever, so I'm calling it my trick. Whereas what I'm about to do now is a fairly standard trick in the community. Titan's Mitt. Okay. This was essential. This needed to happen. And since I'm already this far in, we're going to keep going. There's the big key for the chest that I don't need to do. The boss will have another item. And then the boss will also have the green pendant, which I can use to cash in for another item. Alright, so despite the fact that it is a pendant dungeon, we are going to shave an eyeball. We're not spared it this week. Shaving eyeball, nearly complete. Ooh! There we go. When I exploded it the other week. 50 bucks, okay. God, I don't even remember exploding this boss, but it could happen. Did I throw bombs at it or something? Okay, well, we got the Titan's Mitt, but more importantly, I got... Oh. More importantly, I got the green pendant, so I'm gonna go see what Sahashwal has got for me. I sunk a little bit of time into getting this thing, I may as well go see. Yeah, okay, it's just health. Not hugely important. Useful, though? Alright, so we got the Titan's Mitts. We got the fire rod. I guess we're gonna go kill... we're gonna go do Ice Palace. I'm pretty quick about Ice Palace. God, do I need anything else? Is Turtle Rock a crystal? Turtle Rock is a crystal. I need the Ice Rod still. Hint tile. Tell me where the Ice Rod is. No. Okay. No! Dang it. I didn't want to bonk. Bombs from slimes. Okay. $20. Okay, that's one item. Ice Palace has 3. And we are going to do Ice Palace from behind, using the Icebreaker glitch. Big key. You'd love to see that early in here. And actually, that would have been very late. I just happened to be doing the dungeon in reverse order. Small key. Gonna be a lot of those. Small key. Gonna be a lot of those. That ain't bad. Red Boomerang, that's 2 items. Let's see what's in the big chest. Compass. The hunt continues. We're going to check iced tea next, and then we'll be basically done checking everything. No! Oh my god, get off me. I need my magic. I actually do. I don't have potion. This could be problems. You guys gonna drop magic for me? No? Okay. The map. This means that the boss has my last item. Which does present a problem. Okay. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Probably. Do any of these things have magic in them? Oh my god, I hate him. I'm just trying to replenish my magic, and he just keeps hitting me and taking it away. I wonder. You be dead. You split into two. Just bombs, huh? Okay. Jellyfish are in bomb pack. I hate it. Right, I didn't get powder in this game. I got powder in last game. You know what? God. I hate him. I'm going into this room. I want these little magics. And also this health. If I could get another piece of health, that'd be useful. Ain't gonna happen. It's okay though, I have full magic now. There's a trick you can do that makes your fire rod shots count as double against cold stare here. But you need to have full health to do it. Basically... Oh. There we go. Destroyed. 300 bucks. Basically, if you shoot a sword beam immediately after you hit his ice prison with the fire rod, it does a little damage to him. So it does as much damage as a fire rod shot, basically. So you need half as many shots to break his ice prison. Okay, I guess we'll check the Mire Shed area. We got the Titan's Myth, so let's go check that out. I don't remember what Desert Ledge is, but that's okay. I can check it when I'm done in here. Ten arrows? Okay. And bombs. Splendid. What's going on over here? Oh, Bombos. I can't do Misery Mire anyway. Wonderful. Okay. I don't care about that. Alright, well. Good news, I guess we're going to do Desert Palace. Desert Palace, of course, has 2 items. 2 measly little items. And that's Heart Piece. Okay. Now, since we'll be doing Desert Palace from the back, I'll be able to use the mirror to return immediately to the door. See, we got small key here. Sweet corn on pizza. I'm not a big corn on pizza person. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's juicy in a way that I don't want on pizza. I have had it before. Didn't do it for me. Is there a big key? And there's an item. Okay. Yeah, so there's one more item in here. It's on the boss. No, there's not. Wait, no, I didn't get the big chest. We're gonna go check the big chest, and then we'll consider the boss. I want the hammer for this next room, so I can do a ridiculous and small time-saving technique. There we go. Silliest hammer dash ever. 10 arrows. Alright, the boss officially has nothing. We're getting out of here. You know what I want to do? I have the mirror now. I can check Graveyard Ledge. I got the Titan's Mitts. I can check King's Tomb. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the dig spot and I'm going to check Cave 45, since they're both right here. I got stuck for a second. I'm free now, though. Whoop! No, you don't, Mr. Pig. What am I doing with the shovel out? I need the mirror first. Bombs! I don't care about those. I should have done these two checks in the opposite order. Oh, the smith chain too. I can go rescue the blacksmith. Maybe he will have a medallion for me. What do we got in Cave 45? We have empty bottle. I'll grab it. They can be useful. Okay. I almost left. Dusk Lycanroc is cute. I agree with this. I'm happy I got the orange skin. Alright, you're coming with me, sir. No, I believe it. God, I still don't even know what the entrance requirement is for Turtle Rock. The magic powder. I'll grab that. It's good utility. Nothing quite like being able to turn anti-fairies into health. They suck to deal with otherwise. Yeah, I know there's like some things in Pokemon that just like take a silly amount of time to do. Like certain Rotom forms, for instance, I've heard are difficult to deal with. If I recall correctly, I don't think that the purple chest was anything worth getting. But I don't remember, so I'm going to grab it and I'm going to fly it right over to the guy's, to the guy who can unlock it. Oh. I'm sorry, just the statement, I had to breed hundreds of rock roughs. Oh, the innuendo. Okay. We're gonna go in through the back here. And then we'll go up along the north. Okay, we already checked the bumper cave. What was it again? Oh my god. It was $5, right. We didn't need that. Look, when you have your heart set on something in a Pokemon game, you're gonna go. You're gonna do what you got to do to get it. You know. If you got a favorite Pokemon, the whole point of the game is to get it. In here we have $20. I'm not going to dignify that with even picking it up. I don't need to be in the Dark World after this, so we're going to jump down here. I just narrowly avoided getting speared. Bombos! Okay, we're in business. We're going to go back and we're going to do Misery Mire. Then we'll go up the mountain and find out what we're missing. Almost certainly something. God, we still don't have the lamp. This place is gonna suck without the lamp. I can do it, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. Locked. I'm gonna have a drink while this does this. Oh. I got a second message while we were playing here. And it's just a friend sending me a picture of his shower because he installed safety bars. The things we find exciting in our old age, am I right? It's just little things to hang on to when you're getting in and out of the shower. Which, yeah, that could definitely be handy for a few people I know. Including probably half my audience tonight. Oh, big key. It's a shame I'm still looking for an item, because that would be Godmire right there. What it does mean, though, is I'm going to go check the big chest real soon, too. The lantern! Oh my god, huge. Okay. We're still missing one item, though. Can I go down through here? Let's find out. I can't. I wasn't sure how those blue blocks were arranged. I hardly ever use that door. Okay, small key for that. Kill that guy, get that key, hit that, go through the door. Light torches. Light torches. What do you got? You got the map. That's fine. There's other chests to check still. There's only one more item in this dungeon. And frankly, what we got is already big. Small key. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. So finicky. Small key. Alright. What are you? Small key. God. Damn. Okay. Small key Palooza over here. I guess we're gonna go check cutscene chest. I shouldn't. I should go directly to the boss. Unfortunately, sometimes you need to make bad decisions. Ow. Okay. You know, with this trick, it really doesn't take that long to do cutscene chest. The longest part of it is literally waiting for the floor to stop shaking. Alright, are you an item, or are you our missing compass? It is compass. Alright, that's fine. The warp brings me basically to where I need to go anyway. So that's alright. Okay, we'll grab that full magic and be off to the next floor down. God. Nobody give me any more rupees. Ugh! Hit twice. Alright, we don't have silver arrows. Ow. But we do have the cape. Which means I can just, like, dash through Vitreous a whole bunch. And he'll be a pushover. It'll be fine. Also, I can turn this anti-fairy into a fairy. This is my freshly acquired magic powder. Is it faster to... I don't know how many gold sword hits translate into... Okay, 2 items, there we go. I don't know how many gold sword hits translate into 1 arrow. I don't know that conversion. Is it faster to just kill something with a regular hit attack? I don't know. Okay, well, Pyramid Fairy, I guess. There's a bunch of checks up on the mountain still that I haven't done. 2 things in Super Bunny Cave, like 5 things in Hookshot Cave. Not to mention that there are 5 items in Turtle Rock. One of them might be the Ice Rod. But I still don't even know if I can get into Turtle Rock. So I want to check these 2 things here real quick before I go up there. Questionable strategy, but if it pays out, it pays out. No! Give me back my bomb. You're supposed to be able to dash after getting hit by an enemy. If you time it correctly. Unfortunately, timing it correctly is something I did not do. You can also dash after hookshotting to something. I considered doing it there, but that area was very full of enemies, so I opted not to. Alright, now we just let the thing blow up. And go in and see what we get. Okay. 20 bucks. Heart piece. Alright, well, what do we get in our empty bottle? A bee. A regular bee. Alright. I'm gonna say, yeah, Light World. Save and quit. I want to check what's in that last chest in the back of Escape. Could be anything. Could be the Ice Rod. It could be Quake. I might need Quake. We'll find out. It's a pretty quick check to do. Though at this point, I do have to grapple with the fact that I'm going out of my way to look at things that I have no idea if they're required. But I have the lamp now, so Dark Cross is now in logic. So this being a late game item would make sense. God, getting a lamp was also so late. Like, the lamp was in Misery Mire. I needed the Titan's Mitts to get in there. Silver arrows. Worth it. Worth it. That's gonna speed up the Ganon fight. Okay, up the mountain then. Here we go. Give me health. I'm not talking to you for nothing, old man. I missed with the hook shot. Okay. So yeah, I do have Ether and Bombos, so it's a 66.66 repeating chance that I can get into Turtle Rock. Not bad odds. That's a bee bottle over there. I don't need that. God, it's probably just something about like the sprites, shadows, and like the lines on the limbs and whatnot. But occasionally when I see him like doing things, I'm getting tiger vibes. And it's Bombos. We can get in. No guarantee I can clear the place though. Yeah, maybe that's that cat jam that Creature was talking about earlier. Okay. Before I even consider going into Turtle Rock, I'm going to check the 7 checks that are over here. 7 is such a big number. And there's also Spike Cave. But I don't want to check Spike Cave because that's a whole commitment. 10 arrows. 300 bucks. Yes, there are 5 items in Turtle Rock, and also the item in Mimic Cave, so that's more like 6 items, let's be real. Heart piece. 50 bucks. I didn't get the chest. It's okay. Blue cane. 20 bucks. Okay. Back we go then. We will be hoping against hope that we find the ice rod in Turtle Rock. Hint tile, what do you got? Unique item requires the boots. Servo just finished the race. I am getting... oh god. I'm getting like bad vibes. Hang on. Before I proceed further into this dungeon, I'm gonna waste some time probably. Just saving and quitting is the way to do this. Oh my god. I need to check this. If I forgot to do something, then it will 100% bite me in the ass. I forgot to do this. Oh. 20 bucks. Okay. Okay. When you see a unique item requires the boots, it's just one thing that could be. Also, I'm going to pick up blue potion. I'm going to pick up 2 blue potions. God, okay. False alarm. But you know what? Since we're already here, maybe I should just do Spike Cave before I go in. Just to satisfy my own curiosity. I don't know how good Servo's execution is. I didn't want to jump down. I'm not in the dark world yet. Okay. I don't know how good Servo's execution is obviously good. They're always relatively close to the, the top bunch in the race. I've also not found the book. So that also means that Bombos and Ether Tablets, I don't know what those could be. Ten arrows. Okay. Save and quit. back up the mountain cave. I got one more thing I want to check before I go into Turtle Rock. It's time-consuming, but it'll give me a chance to have a drink. That's right, there's one item left in the basement of Tower of Hera. And so, we're going to check that before we go into Turtle Rock. Because we are making poor mistakes today. I guess we'll grab that too. Exactly, it's just a little bit of roundabout. Everybody's favorite Yes song. Especially since the JoJo's meme. Oh, just looked at our Jam's chat, the game's chat, and saw what Rage said. Talking about having to fight bosses for multiples of chairs in Warcraft. Just fucking the chair boss for chairs. The big key! Oh god, right! So I still need to go up. I still need to go up a floor. Hang on a second. Okay. I'm absolutely going to regret whatever this is. But in for a penny, in for a pound. Why didn't my hookshot come out? Come on. Pixel. Specific lineup. There we go. In my head, I'm like, this doesn't take too long to do. Takes a little while to do. Ten arrows. Oh my god. Alright, let's get out. We are going to hope that it's in Turtle Rock. Because I've exhausted my other options just about. Not really. But damn near. Dead rocks need to get off of me. Like, a part of me wants to say that it can't be a pedestal seed because Servo is already done. But I don't know. That person's tricky. Guess we'll find out. I'm probably going to find it on Laser Bridge. It's probably going to be the last chest on Laser Bridge. Big key and small key. Always a chance he lined everything up perfectly like that one really fast run you did. That is true. Sometimes it's just incredible fluke of routing. That has happened to us. I'm charging my sword so I can just poke that guy. Oh my god. I can't believe they did it to me. Well, that didn't work at all. There's a trick you can do there where you push the block as the pegs are going through, and you get invincibility frames from the blue pegs coming up at you. I don't usually manage to get it, but I always see other people do it, so I always want to try. Excuse me? What do you mean that hit me? I was supposed to have invincibility frames there. Well, there's Sartaz finishing. Small key. Don't even think about it, man. Oh man, I am. It's a real nail biter here, you know. God, I watched some people reacting to Uncut Gems earlier. And just, I am chuckling because, like, 6 minutes into the reaction video, one of them just goes, I'm getting a lot of anxiety from this movie. And I'm like, you're 6 minutes in. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you have not seen Uncut Gems, let me tell you, it is the cinematic equivalent of a panic attack. Oh yes, everything goes so badly for Adam Sandler's character in it, and it's 100% caused by himself, and he owes money to everybody, and he's constantly stressed, and you can feel the stress, and it's so bad, because everything happens. Taco has also finished. Small key. God. Stop giving me small keys. I want ice rods. Yeah, and you know what the funny thing is that... Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. The funny thing is, he apparently took a big pay cut to be in this movie. Like, allegedly Adam Sandler's asking salary to be in a movie is $20 million. Which is a little bit wild to me. But I guess he read the script and he loved it so much that he was just like... Well, also keep in mind, who's paying Adam Sandler to be in a movie? It's Adam Sandler, that's who. But yeah, no, he loved the script on Uncut Gems so much, he was like, I gotta do this. I gotta do it. It's like whenever somebody shows up in a Wes Anderson film, they're not making a whole lot of money off of that. Wes Anderson doesn't have money to throw at people. There's the map. So glad we have the mirror shield. Ice rod. You bastard. 300 bucks. Ah. But yeah, Adam Sandler makes a whole lot of money on for starring in a movie. And there's the book. And, yeah, he took a big pay cut for this. Yeah. It is funny. He's one of those actors where you're like, when he decides he wants to show you that he can act, it's really good. But most of the time, he's just here to make a lot of money. Hence the $20 million salary. Okay, first head we're going to deal with is the fire head, so I need the ice rod. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And then he'll do that. I'll dodge it. And then I'll get into position to spin attack his head when he comes out. No! How did I get knocked back so far? Whatever. Yeah, like obviously the big examples are Uncut Gems and Punch Drunk Love. Compass. Alright, last crystal, then we go off to Ganon's Tower. Oddly enough, this is gonna sound bad. I own Punch Drunk Love and I've not watched it. It's one of those things. I'm like, it's an Adam Sandler movie. I don't know if we'll watch Adam Sandler. I know it's supposed to be very good. I also don't know what it's about. I guess he's like somebody who like gets a bunch of yogurt coupons or something and cashes them in for like a million air miles. It's like based mildly on a true story, but then there's also like a romance angle to it. That is my understanding. And I'm like, that sounds like something that might not grab me. I don't know. God, you want to talk about buying a movie that just sits on your shelf? I have, over on my shelf right now, Altered States, which recently got a big fancy Criterion release. Small key. 10 arrows. And I'm like, the Criterion DVD looks so good. And then I realized after looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. I already own this. So there's no way I could possibly justify buying it. Especially considering I don't even know 100% what it's about. It's like medical experiments or something in like a horror-ish setting. It might be something up your alley. 20 bucks. Bombs. Small key. 50 bucks. I didn't get boned. 20 bucks. Dispel it and get out of the... Stop it. I wish I could even remember who's in it. It's like... It stars somebody who's actually, like, a respectable name. That went weird. Small key. Like, part of me wants to say it was William Hurt, but also I might just have him on my brain because of Kiss of the Spider-Woman. Which, now that I think about it, I know that remake had, like, was coming out very soon, and I don't know if it came out and I just missed it completely. God, still no big key. Like, I wasn't going to go to the theater to see Kiss of the Spider Woman, but I knew it was coming out soon. I'll have to look into that after. Well, see, here's the thing about the remake, is it's a musical. But it's based off of, there's like a musical adaptation that was done back in the 90s when the movie was still relatively fresh. So, like, it's not, strictly, it's not exactly a remake of the film, it's a remake of the stage musical, which is based on the same book as the film. Oh, Saku just finished. There's our big key. What else do we got? 10 arrows and 20 bucks. Okay, well, you know what? The arrows will be useful. We need arrows for climbing the tower. I know the remake has Diego Luna, and he's always good. Oh my god. Oh my god! The room is trying to murder me. I suppose that's why Ganon built it like that. I understand that it's supposed to be, like, treacherous for adventurers, but, like, imagine being the person who sits at the top of this tower and being like, man, I need to take a shit. How do I get to the bathroom? And having to, like, lift up pots and hit switches and, like, use magic items to do specific things, and then, you know, you make it? Is it a photo finish? I don't know. It's just impractical. He has a bedpan. You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if Ganon, of all people, was just pooping off the side of the tower. Alright, we got hit. Means we get the invincibility frames. I was trying to avoid using those. Just a river of poop down the back of Death Mountain. Going down into whatever the neighboring kingdom is. Whatever's next to Hyrule. One of those terrible like kingdoms from Wand of Gamelon or something. You know, the worst part about this particular boss fight is the little fire spitter guy. He spits at just the right time to fuck you up. I get that he's an obstacle. It doesn't make him not annoying. Oh, fairy. Well, I guess I'm not getting that. Lamp. We have had a forfeit on the race. Y'all know exactly what that means. I don't even need that magic. I have half magic. Whatever. I don't need that key. I don't need any more chests. I will powder these fairies. Ow. Grab that magic. Alright. I called it. Earlier, what did I say? I will almost certainly get knocked off the shelf by a Moldworm at least once. Oh, twice. He is a tricky boy. We don't care for him. No. There we go. Will I open the last chest? I think so. An arrow. I'll be sure to shoot it at Ganon. I actually have the silver arrows, so it's not a bad idea. I always see people try to line that room up using the cape, and I'm like, you don't need that. Just dash right through. Alright, Mr. Wizard. We're gonna do this. One hit. Three hits. 4 hits. 5 hits. That should have been 6. That should be the end of the fight. Now he's dead. Now I go fight Ganon. I have the cape. The Ganon fight will be easy. I gotta stop saying things like that. No, I got 2 blue potions. I got a red potion. He can't beat me. He can slow me down, maybe. That's it. In we go. He's quoting a song at me. I will survive by Gloria Gaynor. It's a catchy song. Alright, you gotta be in your next phase by now. Yep. You know, some people like to count off how many hits he needs in order to go into the next phase. I'm not like that. I like to be thorough. Oh no, Silva! No, it's fine. Don't touch me. Okay. Yeah, I'll just let him do this normal style. Just trying to score double hits on him. Not worth it sometimes. And into the room we go, and we hit the done button. I'm finished. The new guy is still going. Well, that just happened. Yeah, we had somebody new this week. Somebody named Tumultuous, but spelled like Tim. I've never encountered this person before, but the more the merrier. Maybe we'll have another 10-person race at some point. Sacerdotal? I wonder where they keep getting these words. Do they just, like, grab any old word that starts with the letter S? Tickle beam for sale. Tickle beam? What did I get from Zora that was a tickle beam? It was the hook shot, right. I am curious to see what I would have gotten from the pedestal, because it was looking like it was going to be a ped seat for a little bit. Ice Rod could have been there. It was just a heart container. Okay. God, imagine if somebody had gone and done pedestal. Honestly, there's no reason to think that maybe the other fella didn't. It's hard to tell. Because I think of everybody racing tonight, only 2 of us were streaming it. Just me and Saku. I will say I used to tune in every week to watch Saku race, and obviously I can't do that now because I'm competing. Yeah, Luger Rock did my sprite. We learned that last week. Alright, let's check our stats. Here they come. First sword, 4.5 minutes. Flute, 5 minutes. Almost even. Mirror in 52 minutes. That was a real hunt. I found the tempered sword super fast, so 4 boss kills with that, 6 with the gold sword. 797 damage taken, 1,000 magic used, 52 bonks, 10 save and quits, no deaths, no fairy revivals. I really got to cut back on bonks. 3 minutes 14 seconds spent in menus, that's almost pi, and 9 minutes spent lagging. 191 items collected out of 216, that's a pretty high number. 2 hours, 2 minutes 19 seconds, or according to the race room, which is more accurate to real time, 2 hours, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Alright, but yeah, that's the race, I guess. I can't see my sprite over there on the left, but it is what it is. I think I got every heart piece. I just was missing heart containers. Oh, that's messed up. Like, look at that. It's at 20. I think that's all of them. Maybe? I don't know. Hard to say. But that is where we say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, it's Monday for you. There will be Fallout in a couple of days. Come on back later.